Welcome to Northeast News Bulletin. This is Anupa bringing to you the headlines first. Cyclone Biparjoy weakens but will continue to impact regional weather, likely to trigger heavy rains in Gujarat and Rajasthan. Prime Minister Modi addresses G20 delegates, calls for empowering farmers to ensure food and nutritional security. ADB team calls on Sikkim Chief Minister to discuss projects in pipeline. CM Tamang assures government support. Minister RKR Singh's house set on fire in trouble-torn Manipur. Singh appeals for cessation of violence. First wave of floods hits Assam, affects 29,000 people in 6 districts. In national news first, having completed the landfall process, Cyclone Biparjoy will keep moving northeastwards as it gradually weakens. In spite of the de-intensification, the system will continue to impact the regional weather for the next 24 to 48 hours, triggering extremely heavy rain over parts of northern Gujarat and southern Rajasthan. According to the Weather Office, heavy rain accompanied with moderate thunderstorms with a maximum surface wind speed of 41 to 61 km per hour, very likely in the districts of Kutch, Devbhoomi, Dwarka, Jamnagar and Morbo during next 3 hours. Considering the seriousness of the cyclonic storm, more than 1 lakh people across the state, including Kutch, were evacuated to safe places. The National Disaster Response Force NDRF has set one team to Jalore in Rajasthan as the cyclone has now moved inland towards South Rajasthan and the region is expected to witness rains. It has also deployed 4 teams in Karnataka and 5 teams in Maharashtra. Addressing the media in New Delhi this afternoon, NDRF Director General Atul Karwal said 2 people were killed before the landfall of the severe cyclonic storm Biparjoy. There were no casualties after landfall. He informed that 23 people have sustained injuries and electrical supply has been interrupted in about 1,000 villages.
राजकोट के सिवा कहीं और भारी बारिश नहीं हो रही, लेकिन फोरकास्ट है कि राजस्थान में साउथ में जहां ये हेडेड है वहां भारी बारिश होने की पॉसिबिलिटी है। तो कल रात में हमने राजस्थान सरकार से बात करके कोई 470 किलोमीटर दूर हमारी टीम थी, वो रात में मूव हो गई। अभी वो जालोर में पहुंच गई है ताकि बारिश होने से पहले हमारी वहां टीम एक हाजिर है। गुजरात के सिवा दीव में हमारी टीम है। डाउन साउथ की बात करें तो मुंबई में 5 टीमें हैं और टीमें अलर्ट पे हैं। कर्नाटका में 4 टीमें हैं। तो जहां जहां इसका एक प्रभाव या जहां जहां स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से हमको रिक्वेस्ट आया था वहां हमने अपनी टीमें तैनात कर रखी हैं। अभी एफर्ट ये रहेगा, नंबर 1 एनडीआरएफ का, एसडीआरएफ का, बाकी तमाम एजेंसीज जो वहां काम कर रही हैं कि सिचुएशन को नॉर्मल जितना जल्दी हो पाए ले आएं। और जो रेनफॉल की प्रेडिक्शन है उसके कारण कोई फ्लडिंग होगी अगर, उसमें से लोगों को हम रेस्क्यू करके और कोई नुकसान ना होने दें।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has emphasized empowering farmers with digital and innovative technologies for ensuring world food and nutritional security. He addressed the G20 delegates at the Agriculture Ministry's meeting being held in Hyderabad through a video link. Sharing the country's experience, the Prime Minister said India is following a policy back to basics and marching to the future, promoting technology and animal farming. He said farmers across India are not using synthetic fertilizer. They are following soil protection practices, promoting organic fertilizer and proactively using technology. He said farmers in India are using solar power for farming and optimizing resources. He stressed on the need for adopting better soil health and other practices. Modi urged delegates to deliberate on a collective approach to global food security that is sustainable and inclusive.
Of our choice. As part of our own commitment, India is developing an Institute of Millets Research as a center of excellence for sharing best practices, research and technology in millets. Friends, I urge you to deliberate on how to undertake collective action to achieve global food security. We must find ways to build sustainable and inclusive food systems focus on marginal farmers.
In Assam, Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma today said his government has succeeded in implementing important welfare schemes with the strong leadership and blessings of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Addressing a public meeting of 9 years of Modi government at Chutia Nalak Sports Complex Playground, DIFO, Dr. Sarma said the schemes include providing Ornodoy scheme benefits to 27 lakh families in the state, 1 lakh government jobs and ration cards to 40 lakh families. He said a new horizon of development has emerged in Assam today.
আজি আমি ইয়াত সমবেত হোৱাৰ মূল কাৰণটো হ'ল যে প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী নৰেন্দ্ৰ মোদী ডাঙৰীয়াই 9 বছৰ 2014 চনত তেওঁ প্ৰথম প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী হৈছিলে 9 বছৰ তেওঁ পূৰ্ণ কৰিলে আৰু অহা এপ্ৰিল মাহত তেওঁ ভাৰতবৰ্ষত যাতে তৃতীয়বাৰৰ বাবে প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী হয় তাৰ বাবে সংকল্প লবলৈ আমি ইয়াত সকলোৱে সমাবেত হৈছো সকলোৱে
In Sikkim, Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang Gole today met a team of Asian Development Bank ADB at his official residence in Gangtok. Led by Senior Urban Development Specialist Akira Matsunga and Senior Project Officer Bhavesh Kumar, the ADB team presented details of their upcoming projects in Sikkim and briefly stated their experience after visiting the project sites in Rangpo, Singtam and Pakyong. Taking to social media, Tamang said they also laid emphasis on planning a smart urban infrastructure that will be climate resilient, integrated and sustainable. Tamang asked the team to launch the projects at the earliest and assured full cooperation and support from the state government. In Manipur, miscreants set fire to the residence of Union Minister of State for Education Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, Dr. R.K. Ranjan Singh, as violence escalated in the trouble-torn state. A mob comprising nearly 1,000 people gathered outside Singh's house in Imphal on Thursday evening and hurled handmade petroleum explosives, said a local security officer. Security forces, fire tenders, locals rushed to the spot to douse the fire, which left the building and belongings within it in ashes. Meanwhile, Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, who was in Kerala as part of a party program, today cut short his visit. Speaking to media persons at Angamale near Kochi, Dr. Singh appealed for cessation of violence in the larger interest of the nation.
Own sweat, with prayer I construct the house, but if someone is try to vandalize and demolish, I feel shocked, and I never expect such kind of attitudes and activities from my fellow citizens of the state. The law and order condition in the state of Manipur is totally failure. The existing government could not maintain this, despite the central government has sent a lot of the protections and rapid action force.
Still in Manipur, results for the High School Leaving Certificate Examination 2023 conducted by the State Board of Secondary Education were declared on Thursday afternoon. Close to 38,000 students appeared in the examination, of whom more than 31,000 passed out. The pass percentage is 82.82. State Education Minister Thonajam Basant Kumar Singh declared the examination result in the premises of the board office in Imphal. Yangkhompa Rehanba of Ratan Kumar Memorial School, Imphal West, stood first in the exam.
Results in the 2023 overall pass percentage see 82.82%.
In Assam, the first wave of floods has hit the state following inches in rains in several districts. According to the Assam State Disaster Management Authority, flood waters have inundated so far 25 villages under 10 revenue circles in 6 districts, including Silchar, Dhemaji, Dibrugarh, Kamrup Metro, Lokhimpur and Nolbari. Lokhimpur is the highest affected district, with 16 villages reeling under water. Around 29,000 people have been affected. Of them, Lokhimpur district has the highest number of 23,000. Tree relief camps have been set up so far in the district. No human casualties have been reported from anywhere. In Meghalaya, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today informed about a huge haul of drugs by the state police. Taking to Twitter, Sangma said that in a swift operation, East Khasi Hills police nabbed 2 interstate drug traffickers and seized heroin worth 4 crore rupees, 1 vehicle and 4 cell phones. He said his government's war on drugs will continue unabated. Still in Meghalaya, Minister for Social Welfare Paul Lyngdoh held a meeting on Thursday with leaders of different faiths in the state to discuss the alarming rise of substance abuse in the state. Speaking to reporters after the meeting, he said counselling and awareness programs will be conducted for the purpose. He said 10 crore rupees will be earmarked for the implementation of drug awareness programs.
Have identified hotspot districts. We will concentrate on those, but at the same time, we will be allotting funds to all the districts. But at this stage, we have first approached faith organizations.
In Arunachal Pradesh, the oath-taking ceremony of newly elected body of Wangcho Council was held on Thursday at the Multipurpose Hall, Longdale district. Speaking on the occasion as the chief guest, State Rural Works Department and Science and Technology Minister Honchon Nangdam laid stress on the unity, strength and better understanding among the Wangcho community in the Wangchano region. Nangdam said the Wangcho Council, which is the apex body of the community, has an important role to play in the overall development in the region.
ये वांचो काउंसिल जो है वांचो एंटायर वांचो कंसेंसस हो गए इसको बनाया है। अभी ये काउंसिल बना करके हम लोग ये काउंसिल से हम लोग जो है एंटायर वांचो को यूनाइट करेगा और वांचो के जितना भराई के काम इसी से थ्रो करेगा। इसलिए इसको जो है एपेक्स बॉडी ऑफ द वांचो रखा हुआ है।
ये वांचो में एपेक्स बॉडी होगा। ये डेमोक्रेटिक या मॉडल ये कॉन्सेप्ट से बनाया गया है। इस वांचो काउंसिल ये सबको मतलब फ्रॉम हाईएस्ट टू द लोएस्ट irrespective of caste and creed, irrespective of low and high, irrespective of rich and poor, सब इसमें शामिल हो। इसमें शामिल होकर जो भी एलिजिबल जो प्रेसिडेंट और जनरल सेक्रेटरी बनेगा और एग्जीक्यूटिव मेंबर्स को अपॉइंट किया जा रहा है, दे विल वर्क फॉर द वांचो कम्युनिटी एज ए।
In Nagaland, the Department of Health and Family Welfare today conducted a state-level training of trainers on nationwide scale-up of unorganized workers identification number UWIN in Kohima. Delivering the keynote address, Dr. Ritu Thar, Mission Director, National Health Mission, said the Government of India is committed to ensure health and safety for all citizens by promoting universal and equitable access to basic and essential services.
In fact, it is a privilege for all of us to reiterate.
In Mizoram, the 88th foundation anniversary of Young Mizo Association (YMA) was observed in various parts of the state on Thursday. Several branches of the YMA conducted cleanliness campaign. Some collected donation for the poor, while some organized sports on the occasion. Central YMA President R. Langheta said that the YMA is an organization for all. He also said that Manipur government should take up steps to ensure the safety of its people in the state. In Meghalaya, villagers of West Khasi Hills district took part in a massive rally organized by the Dorbar Shnong on Thursday, condemning the criminals allegedly involved in molestation of minors in the village and demanding stern action against the accused. School children, youth, men and women along with members of the Khasi Students Union took part in the rally. The rally was followed by an awareness campaign organized by the North-East Network, Shillong, in collaboration with the Office of District Child Protection Office and Police Department. To end the news, main points once again. Cyclone Biparjoy weakens. but will continue to impact regional weather, likely to trigger heavy rains in Gujarat and Rajasthan. Prime Minister Modi addresses G20 delegates, calls for empowering farmers to ensure food and nutritional security. ADB team calls on Sikkim Chief Minister to discuss projects in pipeline. CM Tamang assures government support. Minister R.K.R. Singh's house set on fire in trouble-torn Manipur. Singh appeals for cessation of violence. And first wave of floods hits Assam, affects 29,000 people in 6 districts. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.